So after sorting out all the mechanical issues to get this thing running and driving, it is now time to move back over to doing the paint. So today, that's what we're going to do. So to catch you up to speed, I've already got this entire car body work done and the original 2K primer and cut in on all the sides, which is why you see all the blue around all the edging. Now today's task, we're going to have to go back over everything all over again, sand everything down with a 180 grit sandpaper with a soft block, and that way we can get it prepped for another coat of primer. Alright, so about after another 8 hours of sanding, I have this entire car blocked down with a 180 grit. Everything came out really smooth and looking well. I did break through in a few areas, but that is kind of to be expected with the whole process. So now I'm ready to get all this tape off, clean off the entire car, and we're going to prep this for another coat of primer. Now with all that prep work finally completed, for the first time I'm going to hand my car off to another person for some help. I'll be sending the car off to Ramon over at Performance Auto Works for a full primer, wet sand, and then the paint job finally. So we're going to roll this thing out of the garage, get it on the trailer, and over to see Ramon. There we go, everything loaded up on the trailer really well. Got all my parts with me, ready to go. Even the rear hood side trim pieces ready to go. Now time to hit the road. Just a short trip over to Orange City, Florida to Ramon's shop. Ramon has painted some cars for me previously and all his work always comes out top notch. The MR2 is pulled in the shop and ready for work to begin. This is the second coat of 2K primer applied to the body and the bumpers. Now back into the booth for its first coat of sealer primer. Here is the second coat of sealer primer applied. Finally, here it is still in the booth with the base coat of Imperial Blue and clear coat completed and looking amazing. And finally, here it is back in the shop. The paint is looking great. The car has been in my garage now for about 2 months. I'm working through the unfortunate process of finding all the parts that I've stored away for years. So starting in the back, the sail panel on top has been installed, the left and right deck lid cover trim, the deck lid itself, the exhaust bezel has been reinstalled. I got my tail light system back on here. My bumper, yes, it's now registered, and the trim down the side. And moving forward, I now have my sunroof installed. Unfortunately, this thing was cracked since I got it. I looked on to buying a new one online. It's just about $300 or $400 for a non-cracked one. And to be honest with you, the tint over the years looks like it's purple and ugly anyway. So what I wound up doing was vinyl wrapping this with carbon wrap. I vinyl wrapped both the inside and the underneath side of it. So it covers up those cracks really well. You'll never know that they were there. And I'm very happy with how that turned on. So now we can move on to the interior. All right, moving on to the inside of the car. I now have both of my seats installed. Got my racing harnesses both installed. Looking up, I'm very happy I was able to get my headliner back installed. You can see the vinyl wrapping again on the sunroof, so that's looking really good. So full interior, shifter, gauges, which probably won't work at all, floor panels. And moving forward, I now have a windshield installed. You'd never realize it, but no one wants to put a windshield in an older vehicle, so I had to do lots of shopping around to find someone who would actually come out and do it. It did a great job. I'm very happy with how it turned out. And onto the front of the vehicle, you can see I now have my headlights installed. And the one thing I'm now missing is I don't have my front bumper installed yet. I did that for a very specific reason. Now this is going to go to tuning next week, and if there's any problem at all with the cooling system, the whole front bumper is going to have to come off. So I'm going to hold off on that for now. In the meantime, the bumper is sitting right here on the stand looking like it's ready to go. Now as soon as I get this thing back from tuning, I'll get the front bumper on, and we're going to get this thing fully put together. Now moving on with the paint. The paint came out great. So the painter was only able just to slightly buff it with it being all in pieces. Now the deal is, once I get the car back together, we can bring it back in for a full cut and polish. This thing is going to look amazing. Now as far as little blemishes, there are just a few that I'm going to show you right now. So the one that really bugs me is this right here. This is on the driver's side sail panel. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's sweat from the painter just dripped into the clear. So I'm hoping that we can sand out of there. Now aside from the paint just being dirty and dusty again from sitting in the shop, you can see that little bit of the speckling right there on the roof. That's something we're going to have to get out again with cut and polish. So there it is, the MR2 is finally painted. It's been a really long time to get it to this point. It's been almost a year since my last video when I started the painting process, but that's just kind of how it goes. Now moving on to the most exciting fashion, this will go to the tuning next. So I'm going to go see my friend Brett over at BoostKing. We're going to get this thing on the dyno and tuned up, and this will be roadworthy in no time. As always, thank you for watching, thank you for sticking with me, and join me in my next video when we hit the dyno.